Hey guys, Lester here, just checking in. It's been a while. I know I have many videos on the back burner, videos I recorded previously in the last maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I've intended to at least work to get them uploaded, and in the back of my mind, I think I gotta review and edit those if I have to, stitch them, cut them, whatever I gotta do. But these were reflections prior to my recent appointment with the local naturopath who works in the same clinic as my primary doc. So that's going to be interesting. So you might have seen in the very first video of this playlist, Choosing My Heart 2025, and that was an intro via, at least to me, an intro via Dr. T.J. Williams. Forget what state he is based in, but he's a naturopath. And a lot of naturopaths I've been inundated with over the last number of months via Facebook, Instagram, and whatever outlet I come in contact with. Not sure what to expect and what have you. So at least piecemealing it, because I'm coming to realize choosing my heart is something that is grown beyond the clinical affliction, beyond the medical affliction, but the phenomenon of stress, adrenaline, and trying to get to a normal that I would find reasonable, or at least something I would find collectively reasonable working with various personnel. So hopefully this doesn't go over too much, but as I mentioned, working with a local naturopath in town, laid the rat on the table. First appointment, getting to know each other. He's getting to know me, I get to know him. And I feel for the guy because I laid it a lot on him, and I was trying to dump my story. So anyway, he gets my story and I lay it on him. And his observation is like, well, hey, bro, slow your roll. you've got a lot of factors on your plate, or at least factors on my mental plate that I'm thinking about. And trying to naturally navigate my medical affliction with some common sense habits. And one of the things he put on the table was an anxiety, or a degree of anxiety. I don't know if it's to the point of disorderly, but there's a chance of that. It's possible. I don't know about probable, but he basically helping me piecemeal my path, which is, let's work on something consistent. Get into a rhythm of sleeping early, getting up at a right time, getting a good night's sleep, and not worrying so much about all the things on my plate. And as I'm navigating this, choosing my hard, I'm realizing that I've laid on a lot on this plate of hard. That's what I'm going to call it, because whether I directly or indirectly pile it on, these are based on several choices I've made over time, and try to better manage that. And what I've done, you might have seen that already with my videos, and I joke about how this is an effort to Dumbledore whatever is in my head onto the screen. Or lately I've been, this is something I was given by one of my friends at church. But I just dumped my thoughts in this little notepad, and that's part of my navigating my hard. Choosing my hard. It's not a hard decision. It's quite simple. Living through it, navigating, that's the difficulty. And the difficulty is exacerbated because of the things I may get into in more detail later, but at least in my mind, there's a good first step. And after talking to my sister about this new found navigation, Yes, there is something to be said about if you look for the truth outside yourself, it gets farther and farther away. That's true. In some ways, I gotta trust the intuition. It's there for a reason, but at the same time, it's always to have that trust but verify mechanism. How do you do that when it comes to yourself? You have to um, trust yourself to another. You know, and I can get into another rabbit hole about trust in this, trust in that. But that's where I am starting off, at least as of the 4th of October 2025, and what I'm navigating after choosing my heart. So, peace out until the next time, and I'll catch you on the other side.